Hey, Tom with Trash Talk Tom. I hope you can take a look at one of our videos on our channel. In the video, it's an anti-litter video. And it's called One Wrapper, One Bottle, One Cigarette Butt. It all adds up. Because it does. And I've created that video just for a simple reminder for all of us. We all can get in some habits that we just drop one wrapper, we drop one bottle, we drop a cigarette butt if you smoke. And the videos show a person dropping a bottle. And you'll hear the voice say, "You drop it and walk away. It feels small, like nothing." And isn't that true? We all probably have been guilty of dropping something. And we probably all said, it's just one. And that's true, it's just one. But my point of the video that I wanted to make is think about this. You're one. A million other people thinking the same thing. It's just one. Millions of people thinking the same thing. It's just one. And we could go to, there are billions of people on the earth. It's just one. I think you get the point. Then we're creating such a massive, massive amount of litter and trash going into nature or our environment. And I feel like that can be prevented. We can do better. We all can do better. That's why I hope during the course of your day, you can think about it. If you have food wrappers, if you have a cigarette butt, if you had cans or bottles, or plastic bottles, drink cartons, don't just drop it. Put it away responsibly. Because that's what I really, really want to work on, the prevention end. We can prevent a tremendous amount of litter and trash going into our environment. Prevention's a huge key to start dealing with cleaning up our environment. That's something easier, like I say, to do. We've got to clean up, no doubt, what's in our environment the best that we can. But we don't want to introduce more and more and more going into our environment. We can stop that. That's why I hope that we're creating reminders. And I remember, like, I'll just say this. Personally, I'll talk about things that's why I try to do this, making videos. I'm just a regular person, but I see the problem. And of course, I'll tell you what, I cleaned it up a lot with my work and all that. I clean a lot of trash and litter. And that's what, if I'm doing it all day, I think, really, this can be prevented. But then another thing, I'll just talk about this for a minute. Because I want to try to make it a channel that you can interact with me. I'm just seeing what I see or I've come across or I've experienced. And years ago, we had a group of friends. Okay, we're going to go whitewater rafting. And so we chose to go to West Virginia, the New River Gorge. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. The nature's beautiful. In the new river, it's a very exciting white water rafting river. And so we're got a guide, and we're going down the river, and then we, let's say, stop for lunch. And I remember this. We're sitting there having lunch, and the guide, he was a smoker. He smoked the cigarettes. And he smoked a cigarette, and then he put it out, and then he put it in a bag. And then he asked us, hey, do you get any food wrappers or anything, any trash? Okay, here. We put it all in a bag. And the point he was making, and he did make, what you take in, you take out. And I remember that. I mean, a long time ago. And those are things that I want to try to create with this channel. Like I say, reminders that in your daily life, your activities, what you're doing in a day, that if you do have some litter or trash, don't just intentionally throw it out there in nature, side of the road, walkways, because we see that every day. Look in your own community. I'm not telling you something you probably don't see. But that's something I'm saying we can really, really work on curbing that. Hopefully we can stop it all one day. And again, I want to be reasonable. I know things happen, like I talked about other videos. Something could blow out of your car or a truck, you know, sitting at a cafe and your napkins go whoo in the wind. I've talked about that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the intentional littering, that if we have something, if you get a candy bar and you have the wrappers, don't just toss it on the ground. Come on, we can do better. There's trash cans around. We live in a developed country, most of us do, and that's what I'm saying. In developed countries, there should be no reason that we have so much trash and litter laying around. Yeah, it might take a few minutes. Take it with you. Take it in your car. When you get home, then put it away responsibly. Or if you're out in public places, there's usually a trash can. Because that's what I really hate it, because I see that a lot of times. I see trash laying really close to a trash can. All it took was just a few extra steps to get to that trash can. Or I got to tell you one thing, I see it many times. You pull into a parking lot, let's say a big box store. You pull in or you see it, there's someone that had takeout food. Okay, they dumped it right there in the parking lot. You even put the drink, you know, they kind of set it there. You know, I don't know why, but they just leave it there. And there's trash cans, I mean, really, really close. We've got to stop that. We have to change our behavior and create that mindset to do better. We all can do better. So that's what I hope, that we can keep creating some reminders, our videos. We're going to be talking about a lot of different topics, but especially just taking care of our environment. That's a big one. So hopefully we can get some nice information, keep the reminders in our head. Hopefully you can keep following us. We'll try to make some really nice content, like I said, and make it interesting the best that we can.